Welcome back, collectors. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'm your host, your friendly neighborhood Moscato. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze 4-pack VHS artwork box edition from NECA Toys. This is everything I could hope for. I am so excited to finally have these guys in hand. I also got the accessory set, you guys. I'm very excited to have this whole set. We're just going to be covering the 4-pack today, but next video will be the accessory set and we'll play more with these guys. Otherwise, this video would be like an hour long. You guys know me. I like to ramble. I don't think I can do this review in the toy room, so I think we're going to have to actually bring this in the movie room because this box is massive. Good Lord, it is amazing though. That VHS box, oh, so nice. Slip cover, I'm so excited. Let's get a closer look at the packaging. Then we're gonna go over the figures, the accessories, all that fun, fancy schmancy stuff. Stay tuned, you guys. It's gonna be kind of a long video. We got a 4-pack here, 4 figures. Here we go. You guys can see here is the VHS tape, and here is the box, and they look incredible next to each other. The likeness, what NECA did. This is why I love NECA Toys so much. They are fans themselves. They definitely go to all the lengths of capturing every little detail to hit you in the warm and fuzzies of the nostalgia heart, and I love it. And it says Cowabunga in the new Turtle movie. And I know it's a small little detail, but it says Cowabunga, it's the new Turtle figures. That's a cool throwback. They go all out to capture like that old nostalgic feel of the VHS packaging. And look, you guys, I'm big into VHS collecting and movies and all that stuff. Obviously from this room, you can see it, like, this stuff is made for me, for the nostalgia freak, you know what I mean? Here you can see we have the front of the box, you guys. Again, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. A great shot of the figures with that 2 in the background, all of them holding their weapons, everything looking like the front of the VHS box right here. Going over here to the side of the box, you can see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, NECA, Real Toys. The side of the VHS tape, I mean, the layout is exactly the same. Obviously, the figures are posed a little bit different. Of course, here at the top of the box, we can see product shots of all 4 turtles, just like the back of the VHS cover. We have a read up here at the top. Once again, NECA shows that when it comes to TMNT figures, nothing can top their cinematic offerings. Now, the Secret of the Ooze has never looked better with figures that are awesome, radical, bossa nova. Go Ninja, go grab these turtles. They're gonna look nice, baby, in your collection. That's from Toy Shiz. The read up down here, those heroes in a half shell are back in the all-new movie adventure. Find out the Secret of the Ooze as the fearsome foursome go after the glowing canister that has slipped into the hands of the evil Shredder and his mutant allies, Razar and Toka. Aided by their new pal Kino, the turtles dive into action, and pizza includes extra hands, swords, nunchucks, sides, bow staff, pizza box, pizza slices, combat cold cuts, TGRI canister, forearm, fire extinguisher, and foam bat. All the beautiful people here at the bottom showcasing everyone involved in making these beautiful figures possible. Down here at the bottom, NECA, Real Toys, all that fancy schmancy stuff. Do not put it in your holes. You will die. Product shots here of the figures looking oh so beautiful. Top of the box, Nickelodeon logo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Warning, do not put it in your holes. You will die. Bottom of the box, we got the UPC. Ooh, ah, oh. Like to open mine from the bottom. Cut away from yourself, kids. Don't cut yourself. Ooh. One thing I love to do when I get a new toy, I love to smell the hell out of them. Oh my god, that plastic smell. Oh yeah. I get sentimental with this shit. I don't know why, but it makes me want to fucking cry that I have these finally, dude. This is fucking awesome. It's a better look at the turtles in their plastic casing. And the sleeve inside of the box, you guys, is the turtles' new home in the train station sewer. Oh yeah, baby. We have a cardboard cutout of the Dock Shore Club entrance. And finally, we have all 4 turtles out of the packaging. And the likeness is, it's there. This is Secret of the Ooze. It's like the right out of the movie. Again, I love this Dock Shore Club cutout that they provided in the VHS packaging. We are going to go over real quick an overview of all 4 figures so we can see the differences in each turtle, because they are built a little bit different. Now, the bodies are the same, but of course the head sculpts and some of the belts are different on these guys. So we'll just go ahead and we'll take a look at Donatello here first, and you can see so good. Now, I gotta mention this right off the bat. My Donatello looks like he's kind of looking off to the side. Now, is this supposed to be maybe from the scene where he's, you know, playing with the foam bat that actually came here, which is really sick, but where he's messing with the Nylon Gang member? That's what I call them, the Nylon Gang, because they're wearing nylons on their head. But is that kind of what he's doing? So you can do the whole, you know, side view of him doing this, which I guess that's the head sculpt they're going for here, but then he's always looking a little bit to the side, which is kind of like that McFarlane deal. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess to really replicate that scene of him kind of looking off to the side of the camera. But I mean, it's fine, you know, it's just, I've noticed that there. I am happy that I do have the accessory set as well, because I'm probably going to use the other head sculpt, because obviously in Secret of the Ooze, the turtles are goofy and more, you know, kid-friendly, if you will. Nevertheless, I love it. It is awesome. Very nicely done. The belt, the shell here on the front is nice. The legs, the knee pads, the paint job is great. Back of the shell for Donatello. Very nicely done paint work there. Here you can see actually the straps are actual ribbon for Donnie for his bow staff, which we'll just go ahead and show you guys real quick. We'll slide in like so, and wiggle that through, and that'll stay on like that, which is nice. I'm liking that. Great, grand, wonderful. While I got Donatello here, we'll go over the articulation, because it's going to be pretty much the same for all the turtles. And I've been playing with these guys a little bit out of the packaging. So you can see here, though, I'm going to show you right now, the head, that's about as far up as you're going to get. It's like a little head tilt. Now, if you turn it to the side a little bit, maybe you'll get it that much more. So, but yeah, it's barely anything straight up. But the down is fantastic. Now, of course, we will get a lot of side-to-side motion. It does move all the way around like that, which is nice. It is on a ball joint. Arms can go out that far and rotate 360 all the way around. We got the double jointed elbows, which is nice. Don't want to go too hard, though. You can see it's kind of coming off the peg there, but you get a lot of range there. And this elbow pad here is doing a great job of kind of hiding that. So I like that. You can get a little past 90, which is fine. Really nothing going on here because it is all one piece for the shell, you can see. But looking here, it is wobbly. That's what we're going to say. Wobble. It does move like that at the shell. It is one piece there, but you're not going to get a lot of crazy motions with, you know, the torso or a crunch. We do have a bit of a thigh swivel. We do got that awesome ball joint action, which I love. Right there you can see. Very nicely done. Bring those back in. We have the double jointed knees, but the elbow pad, or knee pad, I should say, is going to hinder that a bit. We can bring that back down. And then the foot. We got the ankle pivot, and it does go back and forward, and you can get it to go all the way around if you want, like so. Bam. Very nicely done. And that's really going to do it for the articulation on all 4 turtles. Let's go ahead and pull Mikey forward. We'll do a little overview of this guy here. Loving the likeness in the head. It's Michelangelo right out of Secret of the Ooze. Not too much going on here. Mostly articulation is going to be the same, but I will show you guys this. His arms will obviously be hindered because of his new nunchuck holders here. So that's pretty sweet, though. I do like that. Bring it around here on the shell. You can see. Let's see if these 2 shells are the same. Basically the same sculpt and same design. Really cool. Loving the belt work here, and I am loving how the belt is very detailed and painted nicely and basically looks like real leather, and it's got all them wrinkles and sculpt action right there. Really nicely done. And we can go ahead and insert his nunchucks right there. And they will just slide like so. Might have to play with that a little bit to get it in. But there you go, and there are his nunchucks inside of his pockets there. We'll just call them his pockets. Yeah, so you guys can see his arms are going to be out a little bit more than the other turtles because these things are pretty massive on the side. And we'll just go ahead and we'll showcase this accessory now, the Combat Cold Cut. Nice deli meat right there.
Oh, look! A deli meat.
And can we get these inside of the belt as well? We can. Now I noticed that this will slide down quite a bit as you put that on, but I don't know why that's like that, but they do slide in. I think that's as far as we're gonna get with the combat cold cuts, and then you just, I guess, bring the belt back up like so. So that's not too bad. And then you can see he's got a snack for later and a weapon to kick some foot ass. Very nicely done. Love Leonardo's design here. Leo's my favorite turtle, the coolest turtle in my opinion, leader of the pack. See the straps here for the swords. Very nicely done. The shell, is it the same as Donnie and Mikey's? No, it is not. You can see definitely a different design here on the shells. Paintwork is the same, which I'm liking. Very turtley for the Turtle Club. Got that goofy smile. Loving this Leo. It's just right out of the movie, you guys. Not much else to show other than the different belts on these guys, but there you go. There's Leonardo. And then lastly, we have Raphael. Now, I did notice that this leg here is kind of loose on my Raph. I mean, not terribly, but it's enough that I notice it. Not a big deal. And like the thigh swivel does not want to work. Maybe if I heat that up a little bit, I can loosen that joint a little bit. Of course, I want to be careful, you know, don't want to mess up anything. But I will show you here on Raph's shell. He does have his scars and whatnot from the previous film. And this one is, I believe, the same design as Donatello's, just different with the scars and whatnot. So Leo's the only one with a different shell, basically, other than these markings and whatnot for Raph. So that's pretty sweet. And of course, Raph's head sculpt from Secret of the Ooze, again, right out of the movie. Loving it. Now, the turtles do come, of course, equipped with their gripping weapon hands right there. All of them come right out of the box like that, but we do have two sets of not completely closed-fisted gripping hands, but still nice enough. I'm liking that. We do have some open palm, I would say karate ninja hands, or for the, you know, high five cowabunga pose that you got. We don't have enough this time around, but if you do have the other turtles, I'm sure you can make something work with their hands. I'm sure they're all the same. Very nicely painted though. I'm loving the fingernail paint. Nicely done. Sculpted great. We got the two pointed finger hands. Very nice. Or what I like to do with Raph's Sai, kind of wedge that up in there like so. And you got a cool, different Sai posing hand, which is very nice here. And then, while I got this accessory here, we'll show you, you do get the slice of pizza for Raph, for that wonderful scene.
He goes deep! Aha! Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah!
We'll just go ahead and line that up with the hole. And bam! Check that out. How cool is that? Very nicely done, NECA Toys. We do get two thumbs up hands. Very nicely done. Now, something different with Donatello here is that his watch actually is under the strap there, which is really cool from that iconic scene.
If they were gonna spring a trap, they'd probably do it right about...
I think this could have been done a little bit better because it does just kind of hang there and, you know, doesn't really cover it nicely. If you push it down, I mean, you can still kind of tell. I guess if you have it strapped like so and then kind of just hanging on a side differently, you won't be able to tell that much, but I could see me breaking this somehow, so that's not how I'm going to display my Donatello. What's cool is, though, we can actually go ahead and twist off the joint right there off the peg, like so, and he does come with an elbow attachment here with just a regular strap, which is nice. And go ahead and peg that in. Wiggle, wiggle. Might be a little hard here. That's what she said. There we go, that is on. Nicely done. It does seem like they skimped out a little bit on the paint right here, or is that rubbing off? I can't really tell. But that is on. That's probably how I'm going to display him. Just wanted to show you the feature there. It's a nice touch. It really is. Something I'm not going to use, though, on mine. Maybe if I ever do toy photography or whatnot. Or in my showcase segment. Oh, man. Get in there, buddy. Still, nonetheless, it is very cool that they included that because that's how I'm going to display my Donnie. Now, other accessories, they do come with 4 pieces of pizza that have been already eaten, which is a very, very nice touch. I am liking that. A little more variety is good, and we got the 1 full slice, like I said, for Raph. Really cool. There's the pizza.
Ninja pizza!
Ninja pizza?
Pizza that vanish quickly without trace.
Pizza box right here, you guys. And it can open like so. All that grease and stuff on the inside. Loving the detail work that NECA puts into these little pieces here. Very nice. Go ahead and close that back up. We have a TGRI canister that's empty.
No deposit, no return.
And if you have any of the other previous turtle figures, we do get another full canister. I think I have like maybe what, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these with every super shredder that I've purchased. So that's a lot of ooze, people. We do get the fire extinguisher, which reverts Toka and Razar back into their previous non-mutated forms. Again, we have the iconic foam bat from that scene. Very nice that we have this. Onto the turtles' weapons, Michelangelo's nunchuck here. His combat cold cuts, as you can see. Leonardo's katana swords. Mine does have a little bit of missing paint just right there. Not that big of a deal. They do feel flimsier, thinner, and cheaper than the first movie turtle ones. So just be aware of that, but they're still very nicely done, very nicely painted, look like real swords, loving the blades. Raph's Sai, looking just like the one in the first movie, but still a very nicely done paint job, and very great sculpting work here on the handle. And let's go ahead and show off Donatello's bow. We'll go ahead and remove that slowly. I don't want those ribbons to come undone, because that would be hell to retie. I think I had to do it once on my TMNT 1990 turtle. So there is Donatello's bow staff. And I guess we can remove the 4 turtles real quick. Move them to the side, and we can get a look at the Dock Shore Club backdrop there, which is so amazing. It's a really cool piece. Definitely how I'm going to do my reviews from now on. And when I'm not doing a review, I'll probably throw this behind my 4 turtles when I find a spot in my toy room here. So really cool that they added this for the hardcore fans. Love it. And you knew that we had to do this, you guys. We got to compare the 1990 set of figures to the Secret of the Ooze figures. See Leonardo from the 1990 film here. His face is more serious and looks just more realistic, whereas Secret of the Ooze Leo looks goofy and funny and more kid-friendly. Now, taking a look at the back, you can see the shells, however, they are the same sculpt. The colors on the Secret of the Ooze Leo is just a little bit different, but again, I'm 1990 all the way, you know, so that's for me. Plus, the blue on the bandana, definitely on Secret of the Ooze, you can tell the difference of the hue, if you will. Brighter blue, darker blue, 1990 all the way for me, and I love this movie more. But Secret of the Ooze will always hold a place dear and near to my heart. Same thing goes for 1990 Mikey compared to the Secret of the Ooze Mikey. More goofier looking, but this is Michelangelo. Not to say that Mikey's not goofy in the first film. He definitely is, but I don't know. I do like this head sculpt a lot. Look, I love these figures so much. I guess the better movie for me, again, is 1990, but you can see the differences. Just, this looks a little more realistic. Also, I need to say, you guys, posing the 1990 figures just feels a lot better. Now, obviously, I haven't heated these guys up or anything, but especially my Leonardo, his head was just really just stuck, and, you know, I had to play with it a bit, but I don't know, I just feel like this is more flush, if you will, with posability than the Secret of the Ooze one. And also, the plastic just feels different. Almost cheaper, if you will, than the 1990 version of the Turtles, but same thing going on with the front of the shells. Knee pads, I mean, Mikey's got a bit of orange here on the 1990 ones. Turn them around, the shells, different color, different shadings, a little more texture on the Secret of the Ooze compared to the 1990, but there are the differences there. Obviously, right here, you can tell a big difference on the shells. Different sculpt on the shell in the 1990 compared to the Secret of the Ooze. Donatello, we have a brighter purple here, which this is the GameStop release, which I've heard that the GameStop release is a different tone of purple compared to, you know, the other first release or the 2-pack Walmart release. But I have the GameStop edition, and you can definitely tell Secret of the Ooze is a different color than 1990. Color of the shells, of course, are different. The GameStop edition Also had the ribbon, which I had to put in a little bit of glue here because this came undone for me, I remember now, so, but we'll bring up the shells. Let's see, they are basically the same sculpt, but the different paints. And taking a closer look at the face sculpts, you guys, I mean, you can see he has a bit of that overbite. I give it to the 1991 all the way. But yeah, a little just goofier looking and Secret of the Ooze and more kid-friendly. And they definitely changed Raphael a lot. Now, I didn't notice that as a kid, even actually really until I had these two together in hand. But you can see the 1990 definitely looks more realistic, meaner, and I know this is giant turtles we were talking about, but you can see where they definitely made Raph look a little more kid-friendly, a little more cartoony, if you will. But, you know, same things going on. Front of the shells are different. Also notice here that the Secret of the Ooze size are a little bit darker tape going around the handles there compared to the 1991. Just very, very subtle, but you can definitely tell. And then, of course, the shells, you guys, same sculpt. We got a lot of the same kind of cracks and whatnot. And it's just painted differently on Secret of the Ooze. So there's just a little quick comparison for you guys. You can definitely tell which one's 1990 and which one's Secret of the Ooze. All right, you guys, we have gone over the accessories, the comparisons, packaging, the articulation. Let's get to my favorite part of my videos, the showcase. Here we go. If you did get a chance to get these dudes on the NECA store, congratulations. These guys are amazing. I love all of them. The posability is great. The weapons are great. The accessories are great. The likeness is great. The Dock Shore Club cutout and the special VHS packaging is amazing. I love everything about this 4-pack set. Thank you so much, NECA Toys. You guys have blown this one out of the park. That's gonna do it for this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Till all our one Moscato bots, you all stay classy. If you guys like the video, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps out. And subscribe. Don't forget.
Play with your toys.
And I will see you all in the next one. Moscato bots, roll out.
Have some more videos. I made them extra slappies for you. I know how you kids like 'em sloppy.
Lady, you're scaring us.